All right. Hey, I know y'all saw part one. This is part two, and all that. I'm gonna tell you like this, man. You know, that's all you gotta do is be challenged, be confident, and be creative, man. And be yourself and stand up for once. Don't be a doormat. Don't be a pushover for anybody, man. You know, because nice guys, good guys, or whatever, good men or better men, whatever you want to call them, because like myself, the only reason because we have a hard time getting women because we've been taught that, you know, as long as you treat women respect, I treat women with respect, but sometimes they treat all women with respect, which I don't agree. I don't treat all women with respect. The only time I treat women with respect when she deserved to be treated with respect. It's how she carried herself and how she is, and how she act. But if she's not that woman, why I'm gonna treat her like a woman? I'm gonna treat her like an unlady. I could recognize a lady and how they present herself like a lady, and I could tell a woman who's lady and unlady. Like I can tell by go around. A long time ago I couldn't tell, but now I could tell. But like the thing, and I will say this that I said if nice guys do go out and get a girl phone number, this and that, don't call her all the time. Call her mostly, evening time or sometimes whatever she pins. If she call you, you call her. Make sure it's the right phone number though. Make sure, because a lot of times, man, some women do give out fake phone numbers. Make sure, if I were you, make sure it's the right phone number. Then yet give her number to you. Make sure, because the women will do this. Women definitely would do it because they don't know if you're interested in them or not. I mean, because they'll play hard to get, because they think majority of men just want for one thing from women, and that's true. But quite a few men, it's not like this. Same thing that men, when they when women have a hard time finding a good man, that all the men they account as bad boys and assholes, and then when a man have a hard time finding a good woman, quality woman or whatever, he gonna all he counterattack with is fast women, disrespectful, nasty women. You see this behavior all the time, and that's probably why that a lot of people have a hard time getting somebody nowadays. And it's not easy. It's not easy at all, man. And it is difficult, man, because especially you try to find somebody nowadays, man, because that whole bad boy persona was started out the 90s, early 90s, late 80s, late 80s and early 90s. That's when it started out, that whole bad boy persona. Because that bad boy is so outdone with, because instead of being bad, it's being dead. Instead of being good, you live for all eternity, for a long time. Because I think that only bad boys have a more harder when they find improved acceptance, because the system do not like bad boys. They just don't. They only like good guys. And jerks, they have a hard time because they don't do anything for themselves. They want somebody who take care of them all the time, but they can't take care of themselves. And same thing, the disrespectful, nasty women, they like that also. And the bad girls, the only reason why they have a hard time because they mess with every single man. They go out of the club and this and that. They ain't got time being a mother and wife and all that stuff. They don't got time for that. All they think about try to look good as far as possible. If they can't look good, because there's going to be a lot of women out competition on them, and they can't stand that. They used to be in second place, but now they're in first place. First place used to be the good quality woman, but it's not like that. Guys put the bad women on the first place, and nice girl the second place. That's wrong. It's messed up. And good women, you don't see those women around unless when you do see one, you can spot them very quickly. They usually being home, help out mom and dad, and the only time they go to the club when they friends force them to go, or if they talk to a few people, hurry up and get out of there as far as possible. They go to school and they learn for themselves, and they are out there, man. But when fellas do find that, man, don't turn them out, man, because Quality women is unavailable. You can't find them anymore. Same thing, women. If when they women do get a good man, as long as they don't push them away because you can't find a good man anymore, cause or nice guy, whatever. Because they don't make them like that. Because they always counterattack with as bad boys and assholes, and especially women. Men always counterattack fast. Women disrespect them that way. Even though he gonna get a quality woman, it's not gonna be easy. And they always talk about the nice guys finish last. No, fuck that. I say nice guys finish first. They got to finish first because when you dodging in the race and you finish that finish line, you finish the first finish line. You won. You win all the time. They always talk about this nice guy. Nice guys finish last. The only reason why nice guys finish last because they always, they choose to nice guys finish last after they done with the bad boys and assholes. Every man they date, now they come to your so-called boring ass. Now they want to come to you all of a sudden. If a chick don't want you, then why she want you now? Because she get to the point she get tired of being dog out. She get tired of men doing her wrong and all this other stuff. Now she want to go with the good man. See, this is why I can't stand. And fellas do that shit too a lot of times. They want to come to the good women because good women always gonna be there for them, and the other women ain't. So men ain't stupid. A lot of men know this, and women know this too. So it's both fault, men and women. And people just need to stop doing that, man. Because if a good man, the only time women want a good man when he got somebody else or he's gone. But if he's by himself, he's worthless. They laugh at him, making fun of him and stuff like that. This and that. Playing around his feelings. Oh, you'll find that good one, the right girl one day. You'll knowing damn there they see these men every single day, every day. The only time women want a good man when they all used up, and when they value looks start to slide. I see this type of behavior all the time because they expect you carried all the baggage. Look, I pay notice for women to get out of the situation. Now, one child, that's fine as long as she handle her situation. Because if the baby daddy step in, I gotta bounce because that's too much luggage. You got too much baggage, luggage you gotta carry. It's ridiculous. Women need to quit messing with these bad boys and assholes. But if you can't do that, you're gonna always countercat with those men. But I think quite a few women out there who do want nice guys more than the bad boys and the assholes. See, that's what the media hype up this bad boy persona and the jerk. And instead of the good guy, the so-called good guy is boring ass. I even got a niece right now, even though I forgive her this and that, because she apologized to me, that's fine. My niece want them sorry knuckleheads fools. And my sister told her like this, get a man that's gonna, go to church and work. She didn't want a man like that. But see, she's in this never-ending cycle of women making poor choices in the world, and then all that. I even try to tell her, but she's gonna see it for herself. Cause when she all used up, ain't no nice girl gonna want no used up chick. Because if you don't want him then, now all of a sudden you want him now. That's what pissed me off when they do that shit right there. That's what pisses me off. When they do this type of behavior, that pisses me off. And fellas be doing that shit too, because the good girls come in their rescue, because the other women ain't gonna do all that. But they always, when they have the fun, they always come to the fast women, disrespectful, nasty women. When the women come to their fun, they go to the bad boys and assholes. That's fine as long as people be more honest about it. But truly speaking, nice guys finish first, man. Fuck nice guys finish last. Because that whole stuff, man, the bad boys need to be finished last because they always the guys, man, that have a hard time to find accepted. Because they can't even stay out of trouble. They want to be with a lot of women and stuff like that. And some of the guys, man, they can never grow up to be men. And they don't own anything. So you see more nice guys owning something than bad boys do. Bad boys, the only time they work if they're in the bouncer or the club bar. That's it. or sometimes it could be destruction where it depends. They given the chances, but and even jerks, they don't do anything at all. And same thing to fast women, disrespectful nasty, and we're looking for the quality woman. And I know y'all saw part one, and this is part two. But it's gonna be the last video, part three. Stay right on to the last video, part three. All right, because we got one more video go. Stay right on to the last video, part two. Don't go anywhere, because part three is coming.